Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're gelting it up fun time. Whatever that means. We're going to fight more undead, and then probably once we're done fighting undead, we're going to fight some undead. Just to mix it up. So basically, we're going to take Blackstone Post, that is Kemler's last bastion, so we'll deal with that. We're going to sell Artois and Gisoro back to Leoncoeur. Then we're probably going to declare war on the Volkensteins. I think we'll start heading this way. Push our way in. Can we get potentially some confederations going? You know, in the boring traditional ways. But we took out, as I see it, right? We took out Boris, Karl Franz, and Elspeth. Those are the three major players in the Empire that would stop something like this civil war from happening. But I think once we've taken all this, I think the other elect counts would probably kowtow to Gelt, seeing as how he's actually got all of these, like, essentially the three most powerful, well, arguably three. Talabecland is actually very powerful, but tends to get, it tends to miss out a lot in a lot of the fluff, I think. But it is one of the big, you know, powerful powerhouses. But yeah, it gets overlooked, I think, because like Midland has all the like Ulrich based stuff, like, you know, the Teutogen Guard and the Knights of the White Wolf, stuff like that. Nuln is obviously, you know, all of the guns, which is a huge aspect. Then, you know, Reichland's the capital. So, you know, these are the big three, I think, in terms of how the game has, like, how the tabletop game, like, evolved, but it always mentions Talabheim as one of the major cities of the Empire. You know, and Talabecland's one of the major, you know, things. It just doesn't have a lot of unique units, really, which is, you know, whatever. It's fine. But anyway, I reckon everyone would sort of kowtow after this, because we have clearly... Oh, and we took Marienburg back, you know? So we've clearly proven that we are an absolute powerhouse. I don't think anyone would have messed with us, because at this point, you could argue with, you know, vampires and angry trees taking up most of the rest of the Empire, the remaining elect counts would just probably go, yeah, all right, Gelt, you win. Like, we've got to unite here, because the Empire is in tatters. Largely your fault, but we can't afford to oppose you here. So I think that might be the case, that they're just going to have to deal with it. That's what I feel. So for that reason alone, I'm happy to confederate, even though I find confederation rubbish. It's mostly rubbish when the AI do it, because it limits the variety that you encounter, whereas, you know, limiting the variety that you have, I guess, will increase the variety that we have by confederating. But when the AI does it, you're limiting variety. If that makes sense. But I do like a story contrivance. But it feels to me like they would confederate. Does that make sense? Hopefully that's clear. And, you know, and you guys agree. So we don't have that much money. Let's skip to the next turn. I just want to check where we're at. 2 more turns for transmutation. Alright, moving on.
Welcome to my private study. Wine of palest gold will wet our palates whilst we speak.
Wow, he's really buttering up his words, isn't he? But yeah, this works. Yeah, give me some... Oh, wow, they actually offered me more. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, where they actually have offered me more than they were willing to pay me. Does that make any sense? Not really, but you know what I mean. They were going to give me 1,600. Locations revealed. Is it where it would... Oh my god, it was actually in Griffinwood. Are you kidding me with that? That's crazy. Alright, we're going to go there then. In the fluff, it's somewhere in this broad area. It's all a bit vague, actually. The map is... they seem to be doing their own thing with the map in the like campaign book. But basically, it's somewhere near the Miramors-ish. That rough area. So anyway, forged by the infamous Darby runesmith Alaric the Mad, the Nemesis crown corrupts all it touches, isolating every dark thought. It twists the mind of its wearer, leaving them hollowed out by madness. Now a horde of goblins has uncovered it and claimed its power for their own. Whatever their intent, death and anarchy are sure to follow. So basically, Alaric hid it by burying it in a disused mine. So if the mine is tapped out, then who's going to dig there, right? Well, turns out that due to some earthquakes, Possibly caused by the crown. Because, you know, it's got that Lord of the Rings, you know, the ring wants to be found kind of vibe about it. So, you know, possibly it had something to do with it. But new seams were uncovered. So suddenly the mine had a purpose again. So dwarf miners started digging there. You know, prospectors basically. And they found it. They all basically slaughtered each other. One survived, had the crown, got butchered by goblins. These are the goblins, basically. So defeat the Nemesis Crown Bearer, location revealed, to decide the fate of the Nemesis Crown. Very fun. Which I guess we can get to now, because we're done here. I should probably take Black Pit, though, just because it's on the way. You know, and I can give it to Nordland. They might actually... Yeah, I think we could butter him up. I think we could butter him up. So, yeah, let's go with... Let's leave that as is. Let's have you head over here. We can reach that in a couple of turns. That's a good enough army, I think. Oh, hang on. This jerk's still here.
You disappoint me.
Oh, you disappoint me. Yeah, we need to chase him down. I'm going to ambush stance, and we'll see where he goes. He may attack a settlement, we'll have to chase him down, but like we'll head towards the Nemesis Crown soon. I'm glad that we do have it, because that's awesome. I love the Nemesis Crown. It's just a cool thing. Do we need a Shadowcaster there? We did have a Life Wizard, but they're over here, healing up our knights now. But anyway, we're going to move over this way. We just found the Shadow Legion. I don't know how exactly, but we did. That's fine. You there. Trade settlement. Castle Artois. And I want to give you 1,200. That's really not very much. They're not even willing to get me a defensive alliance. Is it because I destroyed everything in Castle Artois? Oh, that's how I found them. They stood right there. That's unusual. Huh, I guess they attacked Museum and moved up this way. Bizarre. Yeah, they're not willing to give me much money for it.
Agreed.
I think it could be because I demolished all the buildings in it. And that actually lowers the value of it a lot more than it used to. That is entirely possible. No garrison. He's just going to walk straight in, isn't he? We should probably kill him, but then he's going to start launching attacks on this coast. And I can't be bothered to defend it yet. Because I'm actually really enjoying having some money. Because when was the last time we had some money? Like, never. Never did. I want to build unique buildings, like this one. Let's get the Fardorf Wine Market. That's going to earn us a pretty penny. Also, Steingart, we need to start upgrading. This whole area needs to be upgraded, because if we're going to do war with the vampires, they're probably going to send stuff this way. Alright. That is all of our money gone. But we're earning 5k per turn now, which is nice. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Amethyst Wizard will have go hang out with Gelt. And our Shadow Wizard, I suppose we'll have head down that way.
You summon me.
Yeah, that's fine, probably. It's probably all fine. Hang on a minute. No, I can't. No, I can't. That's only level 1. I was thinking that was on tier 2 and we'd be able to get some halberdiers.
I am the Supreme
But no. Also, I spent all my money, and we can't get more. Yet. Moving on. Okay. So that's annoying, because we have invested a little bit in Gorsel. So that's a pity.
I will set aside my studies for a moment to hear your words.
Okay. Non-aggression pact. No. We're probably going to fight them too. Once we get the Nemesis Crown.
Let us begin.
Okay, let's send you down here. Oh, come on. Why gotta be like this, Kemmler? Carcassonne have been destroyed. That's sad. We have Hortculture in Hergig. So he won't be able to reach Marienburg, will he? I certainly hope not. Let's put some walls on there. Travelling Clothier sets up her stall offering garments tailored so masterfully that they are like a second skin. All who don her garments become consumed by self-obsession, forever admiring their own reflections and refusing all other duties. Undeterred, countless more queue out the door. I mean, I could run this way to make sure Marienburg is safe, and I can just take that in it. a turn and change. We have nothing else for Curtis to be up to. Let's just make sure Marienburg doesn't get taken. I'm going to carry on building that, though, because at some point, yeah, we might have, you know, Norskins and things trying to fight us. So I still want Marienburg safe. It is going to earn us a pretty penny once we're able to develop it. So, let's have a look. Right. Not a lot to do this turn, it seems. Also, we lost a lot of money. Our income went way down. Like a lot further down than I thought it would. Was Gorsel really earning that much money? Maybe it was, earning a lot of trade. That's really annoying. That's really frustrating. Oh, we could have transmuted this turn. Ah. What a pain. Oh, we've got a witch hunter. I like it when we get free witch hunters. That's fun. Although he does burgle dogs. So, you know. The seeds of heresy are suspected in one of our settlements. The Grand Theogenist has released a witch hunter and charged him to root out the Chaos Taint. He probably wants to figure out what the hell is going on with Gelt. You know, because he's off on holiday in Araby or wherever. And everything's gone to hell. Alright, let's just go ahead and take that. It's ours now. Stop being silly, alright? Alright, Kamla? And there we go, spell resistance for the army. Amazing. Really good. That's going to avoid a lot of friendly fire. Which is very nice. Very nice indeed. And we have the wasteland again. And our income's gone way up again. That really did help us a lot, huh? The extra trade. Because we are getting quite a lot of money from trade, so it makes sense. Now, let's get you back up this way. Do I want the witch hunter to join them? I mean, it's not a bad shout, but he is going to be on foot. But then it would be nice to have someone hanging out with this lot, wouldn't it? If I could get rid of anyone, like, he's kind of the odd one out. Well, is good for killing ghosts and things, so it kind of feels very inquisitorial. God, we just don't really have anything that I'd want to get rid of. I guess a free company. It's sort of absurd having this many heroes, but heroes are fun. You know, it's interesting having, like, much smaller armies that are more, like, specialized. It's a unique way of playing that I don't often do. Because generally, just having more troops is better than having a hero a lot of the time. Let's see. Transmutation and lead, because there are items that give us a huge discount on that we can get. It would be good to have at some point. Let's max out training on you. Claude can get Wind Blast maxed out. Curtis can get Amber Spear maxed out. Good. Oh, now let's level that up. Actually, you know what? Let's not, because I think there's some more unique buildings I'm going to want to build, like ones in Nuln. Let's get the Black Rose Stables. So, I have checked where we are at, and that's really nice for Wissenberg to get the marble as well. So, I've checked where we're at on this campaign. And basically, this is episode 11. Then episode 12 is going to be later today. And then tomorrow is the embargo, so we can add the DLC after one more episode of this, which is rather nice. Oh my god, I can't have a Shadowcaster as well. I mean, we have so much stuff there already. That's too much. Let's give you to Gelt. Gelt's got room. Gelt's got room. There you go, Shadowcaster for you too. Yeah, so this is the penultimate non-DLC'd 5.0 campaign for Gelt. So hopefully, taking out the vampires, we can just buy a bunch of the DLC units and use those. So that'll be really fun. It'd be interesting when they suddenly unlock and we, like, sack a bunch of our troops. And we also have the Deathcaster. Basically, we need another army, is the situation here. So maybe I just send you to Null. Maybe I do the same with you. Death and a Shadowcaster in Null. That sounds appropriate, honestly. Sounds appropriate. And then we'll just get a bunch of guns. Like our new army, we'll just have a load of guns in it. It's going to be great. Oh, that will mean I'll probably want to get the Master Engineer, because he's new. So I'll probably make a new army with a Master
I
Engineer.
am the Supreme
And then throw, you know, those wizards into his army. Give him a bunch of, like, I don't know, Null Ironsides or something. We'll see. Some land ships. I don't know. We'll have some fun with it. We'll have some fun with it. But yeah, Gelt is about ready. So yeah, if we have him go to Blackstone Post, that'll be in the end of that faction. And then Gelt can go via Altdorf, because I want to get some more halberdiers. And then we'll send him up to get the Nemesis Crown. Then from the Nemesis Crown into into Sylvania. I might try and get rid of these trees first. Although it does seem like Vlad von Karstein is handling them, which is a problem. Is potentially a problem. And we should do the Gotrek and Felix thing at some point. Presumably. Yeah. It's just we still don't have a full stack here. I've been cruising without a full stack, and I want to have a full stack if we can do quest battle. So yeah, we need to get the last halberdiers for his army. Alright, let's get extra growth, because I do want to build this up quickly. That would be great, actually. I think Gorsel, I think I might build a farm there. You know what? I'm actually going to get rid of this too. I'm going to get rid of that building, and I'm going to replace that with a farm. I just want to get as much growth into Marienburg as possible. As quickly as possible. Okay, now let's use some transmutation. Lovely. I'm still going to wait for the Gehenna's Golden Globe. It's such a shame we don't have that yet. Okay. How are we looking? 9 more turns and I can upgrade that again. Probably need... Ooh, could get the chapter house. I get the chapter house. Just because it's a unique building, I don't want it. It's not going to serve us much. Can get more trade goods there, though. Okay, moving on.
Greetings in Sigmar's name.
Okay, Helmut Fauerbach. Military access. I mean, yeah, and some trade would be lovely. And, you know what? And a defensive alliance. And you can pay for it. Lovely. Insane how that's turned around. Oh, and they got destroyed. Well done. Well done, Gausser. Well done. Now let's get that farm going. Lovely. Boris Schaffner is ready. That's good to hear.
What do you seek?
Alright. You guys all head down there. Marius Leitdorf is almost done.
Sigmar's will
Oh dear.
come in peace.
I could threaten him into a confederation. What's the worst that could happen? We become unreliable and everyone cancels their trade agreements with us. But what's the other thing that can happen? The other worst thing.
Praise Sigmar.
Because yeah, he might. He's got some troops here. Like I think he's probably okay in Flensburg. I think he could hold out against a stack, maybe. A little concerning. All right, you finish this guy off, yeah? Come on. Let's get it done. Close victory, medium casualties. That's fine. Loot and occupy, because I'm going to sell it anyway. May as well get some cash out of it. Barrow Legion have been destroyed. Oh, Van Horseman's Speculum. Lovely. Van Horseman's small magical mirror has the ability to destroy the enemy, if only they will look upon its cracked surface. So that lowers melee defense attack and base weapon damage of enemies, which is really nice. It's a good ability, that. Tomb Robber. And a Pegasus for Dietz. Nice. Got a Ferryman. Alright. That's all lovely. Now, what is the plan? Level up. That's a good plan. Still don't have Grand Soulfire. Man, this guy, I'm so surprised he's so low level. I feel like I've done so much with him. But actually, kind of haven't.
Here to serve.
He's just sort of done a lap of the Grey Mountains, and that's kind of it, really. Battle Hardened isn't a bad idea.
Arch-Lector.
Yeah, same for you. I just want everyone to be a little bit more rugged. Well, he already is, because this guy is the absolute champion here. Let's actually get Earthblood leveled up.
Awaiting
And
orders.
Nicholas Dogburglar. Let's get Accusation. I love Accusation, it's really powerful. You can see physical resistance goes down by 20%, missile resistance goes down by 20%, melee defense by 24%, and armor by 30%. It's just really good. You just nuke the stats of someone you want to blast to bits. You know, really, really good. Really, really good. So he's actually got some unique stuff now, doesn't he? Yeah, he's been changed a bit too. I hate that Unbreakable is in the first one. I just hate Unbreakable as a thing in campaign, like for characters, because they just die, and then you have to level them up again. You want them to run away, so then they can survive. So frustrating. But anyway, physical resist 10%, and Unbreakable. Templar gives the enemies less winds and magic power reserve, which is nice. Everything in the local province. He doesn't even need to be in the fight, which is cool. And vigor loss reduction when you're fighting Chaos and Orska demons or greenskins. That's really powerful. Or, so this is the thing, you have to pick one of these orders, which Way of the Wolf. It kind of feels like The Witcher, doesn't it? The Witch Hunter, which got Way of the Wolf. It could be a reference to that. So let's see, ambush success chance up, that's kind of fun. Extra speed and stalk, followed by snipe and extra missile damage. So you can just sit tight and blast people, which is really fun. Or you can enable flaming attacks and reduce corruption. Followed by being very good at assassinating, which is a bit boring. I think the middle one, or this one, is the best. Like, vigor loss reduction is very powerful, but also just having him snipe and just shoot stuff and making the army better at ambushing is kind of cool. So there's some fun stuff. Also, I think they changed Tools of Judgment, which I adore. I adore how this works. So he gets plus 12 melee defense and plus 12 melee attack when he's near a terror-causing unit. How cool is that? So if something terrifying shows up, he's suddenly like, he's got the tools, especially to deal with creatures such as that, which I think is really interesting. And also give him 10% ward save. But it's a lot more interesting, like little tweaks to him, but it's made the Witch Hunter a lot more viable, I think. Oh, I'm always tempted to keep this just because I get more trade goods, more money. But I think I do want to get this lad on side,
I hope you bring glad
Let's give him his Jizafo. And we can get a military alliance out of it too, actually. Good. Good. That's going to be really good. Nice. And yeah, hopefully Lewin will do okay over here. I want to see him pushing in and... Ooh, oh dear. There's Nakari's nearby, right? Yeah. Yeah, that might be a bit scary at some point. We'll see. But yeah, just a lot of demons troubling Bretonia right now. And I don't know what's going on down here. I think the Fey Enchantress is still going, but it does seem like greenskins are a bit of a problem too. Maybe Curtis can stick around here and deal with greenskins. And he could just be a sort of mercenary for Leonker. That could be exciting. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. Maybe we'll do that. Let's get some more clay pots. Everyone loves a clay pot. And let's upgrade the barracks. Okay, we're going to have you book it. Do you want to go via Isleheart? No, let's go to Altdorf. Let's go to Altdorf. And then I can cross here into that area. Now, I do wonder if I threaten them or not. I kind of want to. I think it'd be funny. Can't transmute today. Okay. I think that's it for the turn. Let's move on.
Welcome to my private study. Wine of palest gold will wet our palates whilst we speak.
Leonker wants to join a bunch of wars. No. No. Sorry. Soon. Okay, I'll help you in other wars. But not that one, because that's going to affect my coast. So your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if a shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by Morsleep's glare. Let's do nothing. I'm not scared of no moon. Okay, arcane essays. Extra essays. I like that a lot. Extra 10%. Not a huge amount. Oh. Marius Lightdog's dead. Alright, you know what? We might deal with them before we grab the crown. Just because... Yeah, anyway, when not training in his magic or practicing his alchemy, Gelt can often be found in the college archives studying his crafts. And, oh no, Morsleep. Oh wow. Ignoring it actually had an impact. I feel like that never actually happens. Worse growth for a fort is really annoying, because they have such awful growth anyway. Although it looks like we can upgrade it, so let's do that. More sleep, the dreaded moon of ill omens hangs mournfully large in the sky. Its sickly green glow spreads across your realm, a portent of death and dismay. It's very spoopy. Now let's here get a garrison built. But yeah, they wiped out. Or maybe they didn't. Hang on. Oh, he's still got Grand Stat. Okay. I think we should probably maybe help him out here, huh? Perhaps. Let's just help him out. All right, we have Marius Lightdorf now. He can help us out. And so can this guy. You sit tight. All right. Clearly, he can't survive without us. There's no hope. Okay, now you can get to Altdorf. Lovely. Let's get your halberdiers. Do I now declare war? No, I'm going to leave this area. Alright, I'm going to leave this area alone. We're going to run back this way. And I'm going to have Curtis help us out with the vampire wars. Okay, that way Curtis can help fight this stuff and take over territory, while Gelt probably will deal with Vlad and whatever army and then just make a beeline for the Nemesis crown. I think that's probably how we want to play this. But I don't think we can afford to get involved in a bunch of nonsense over here. So let's give him Blackstone Post. And he can give us a grand for it. And there you go. Done. Good stuff. Right. Oh, what do you want me to do? Oh, go Trick and Felix. Okay, I don't know why it's telling me there that that's the quest, but sure. I mean, I guess Gelt has to do it, but... I went and spent all my money, didn't I? Well, not too much, because we can only build 2 things at a time anyway, which is nice. Nice for us. So, one thing that's interesting is I'm pretty sure... Yeah, here we go. The livery, the stables, the livery, because that helps with supply, it puts up your local recruitment capacity, which I think is a really nice change. There's been some really nice changes across the board here. I'm sure you guys noticed you can just get recruitment buildings at tier 1 now for a lot of stuff, which I think is much better. The fact that with a tier 1 city, you can get yourself 4 different units available. Well, 4 additional ones, because you already have archers and basic spearmen, so it gives you a lot of variety immediately, even at a tier 1 settlement, which is great. One thing that is a bit bizarre is actually they moved wizard buildings to tier 2 for most places, I think, as well. Yeah, here we go. See, Wizards Conclave. But not for Altdorf, which I think is kind of annoying. I get that it's a bit more special, but also, if you're playing as the Reichland, you have the colleges in your capital, but you can't get any wizards. It takes longer for you to get wizards, so I'd hope they move this down as well, just to make it in keeping. They basically changed it so all of your heroes are available at tier 2 as well. Because why would you want to get to tier 5 or whatever and be like, I can get a hero now? It's pointless. That takes time to level up. It's just not going to be useful. You may as well have another unit of demigryphs or something. So earlier agents I think is very, very good, and they're capped as well. No reason not to offer that variety early. So I like that they moved things in that direction. Just across the board, they're making those changes, which I adore. I really, really love that. So yeah, you guys just need to sit tight, mate. You're going to get some more halberdiers. I'm wondering if maybe I pick up the Sunmaker or something. Or the Hammer of the Witch would be good, or the Temple of Luminarch. I think having a Luminarch of Hish in this army makes a lot of sense. I feel like the grandest invention of the colleges is something that we should have in Gelt's army. I think he would see a use in that. I go, yes, I would like to have a magic laser, please. So I think maybe getting that would be good. But that still wouldn't leave us with much of a front line. That would leave us with more artillery than we have. Oh, the same amount of artillery as we have frontline units. So maybe we should just get another halberdier and call it a day there. Perhaps we should. I think that might be simpler. That's probably a lot simpler. Alright, let's have a look at you, Mr. Tech Tree. That's your real name. It's not. It's not. It doesn't have a name. It's a tech tree. Let's have a look. More cataclysm spells is fun and everything. But there's a lot of other stuff's pretty useful here. Like another 15 armor and 10% missile resistance for all of our infantry is very powerful. Because those halberdiers are going to last a lot longer with an extra 15 armor. So let's do that. I need my front lines to be holding. That has been a big problem with our armies. For this whole campaign, I've just been favouring all the stuff that blows up and a bunch of wizards. We've been very flimsy. So having a sturdier front line, you know, a front line of metal, that's what we need. Can't transmute yet. Oh man, my stomach's rumbling. Did you hear that? I'm making dinner after this episode.
Welcome to my private study. Why?
Hello, Zardina Gedrin. Let's get maybe more money out of you. Good. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that.
A face such as
Scrag the Slaughterer, declaring war on us. That's really frustrating, actually. That's very frustrating. I wasn't expecting him to declare war on us. I didn't even know he was there. Never even met the guy. Okay.
Who calls?
So, I do. Hi. Hello. Granberg next, I think. Ubersreich. God, we just need a bit more money, don't we? We really do. Just a little more cash. Guess I'll build that too. Sure.
Let us begin.
We need another halberdier. We can afford another halberdier. Good. Let's have you go down to Grunberg. Are you at war? No, not at war with them. Okay, well, who are they at war with? Dreicher and also the Deceivers. Interesting. So the Changeling is still bumming around here somewhere.
I am ready. Are you?
Yes. Well, you're not ready, actually, because you need a halberdier. Silly. Alright, Curtis, you are going to have to head down to Fort Sol, and the might of your cavalry is going to have to deal with these chumps. Although, a little scary if
I serve Sigma,
this becomes a battleground, because that is not a good garrison.
protector of the
I can't afford a better one.
I am the Supreme
Do I
Patriarch.
send my wizards down there? They're not on 20 yet. That's a problem. That's a problem.
your orders?
They aren't on level 20 yet. I can't just throw them into a fight like this. They'll get killed. And that would be rubbish. So yeah, they're going to have to carry on loitering. Which is a shame. Bit of a shame, that. But they can loiter. Now let's transmute. Good. It's transmuting time. Alright, let's build a garrison there. I just need to make sure a lot of these places are safer, because they are not very safe right now. And I need to make sure we have access to better units as well. God, if I can get Outriders at tier 2, it's just so much better. So much better. Because Outriders are great. But usually you just end up with like a load of handgunners or something by there, and you just think, I don't need to be able to move. You know, I'll just stand still and shoot everyone. It's fine.
True servant of Sigma.
But yeah, having access to something like Outriders for a smaller army is very cool. You can use them really effectively.
What orders?
All right, so you just leave. You're tier 1. Like there's no point you being there. You're not doing anything.
Guard you.
You guys sit tight. And I guess that's it for this turn. Right, let's move on.
I will set aside my studies.
Balthazar the Grim. He wants to give me money for trade. Let's get slightly more money for trade. Sounds perfect. Okay, Ernst Nalhelm is apparently available. I don't know who that is.
Empire's blessings, yes.
Okay, let's start trespassing. So this is good. This is good news. They're quite far away from us. We will drag these guys into a war, though, I think. Right? No, we're just in defensive alliance, so I can just declare war and these guys won't get dragged in. So that's okay. Although, I just realised, while I have an alliance with them, I can't confederate. Or can I not confederate because I'd confederate too soon? That's probably why, actually. Yeah, 3 more turns. Yeah, further confederation is not possible. Never mind then, so you probably can confederate. It is nice playing as the Empire and being able to actually ally with the Empire. That's very nice. You know, it shouldn't be something that is a novelty. It should be like, well, yeah, obviously you can. But that wasn't the case until this patch, which is madness. Absolute madness. Really glad they've made that available. Although saying that, it just wasn't available for Karl Franz. I think it was available for, like... Pretty sure it's available for your other ones. The ones that weren't doing the Imperial Authority stuff. You know? Although we are now. I enjoy that this is something that just kicks in for Gelt when he returns back home, you know? We are filling this up, though. We are filling this up. Definitely to max this out, though. Definitely. That's disappointing. I don't like that that counts. I don't feel like that should. So do we... How many regions of the Empire owned by your culture? Yeah, it's culture. So actually we need to wipe out Laurelon Forest. I don't think that should be marked as an Empire region for the sake of this. I don't think that should be at all. Same with Griffinwood. You know, these sort of exist outside of the Empire, you know? And Helmgart isn't, which is unusual. That should be marked. Surely. And Fort Sol. You'd think they would be marked for Imperial Authority, you know, as an Empire region, but yeah, Laurelon Forest, that means you have to go to war with an Order faction and take over territory that the Empire have literally never owned. I mean, they kind of do because it's within their borders, but it's more of like a, you know, an enclave, really, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's wrong. I don't think that should be there. Yeah, I don't think that should be the case. That bothers me, actually. That bothers me. I don't know. I might issue some feedback to the devs about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Because I feel like it should just be, you know, these should just be the ones that the Empire should have, you know? Either like current or previous Empire, like settlements. So like, you know, the Wasteland, I think, yeah, make that an Empire region, because that traditionally used to be. So it makes sense that it would be marked as such, that, you know, with a province missing, that yes, authority is going to be waning. You weren't able to get that back into the fold, into its sort of historical holdings, if that makes any sense. But, yeah, I don't know, the magical forests, though, where no humans have ever lived, seems weird to have that count amongst them, you know? So, I don't know. Right, what are we doing now? I'm not really sure. I mean, we spent all our money, so I guess that's just it, right? Just not a lot to do this turn. Moving on.
That armor is fused to your body, no? Think how it would be if it were to grow searing hot.
That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. So, war with Be'lakor now, which really does mean that we need to get some troops out this way. Which, I am not happy about. So, Arnau, I think we're going to need to make an army here. We could get Nicholas van Horstman, and we can give him van Horstman Speculum. Or we can just get Boris.
We're born to hunt.
Let's get Sharpener back. Because we can only get, like, archers here, but he's good with them, so feels right. Missile focus. Well, I'm working on that already, so I will. I will. Although, one thing I find very annoying. This is something I'd love to see changed as well for this mission. So, if you recruit a missile infantry unit, you get rewarded with missile focus, which puts up the recruit rank of missile units, but not the ones you recruited. Which means if you want to actually take advantage of missile focus, you need to disband the units that you just recruited to trigger missile focus so you can build, you know, you can recruit yourself some more missile units. So if you need missile units and there's triggers, it does nothing for you. I don't understand why this doesn't just reward you with experience for missile units across your army. Yeah, same with like cavalry focus, whatever. It's just be, oh, you did the thing of getting more missiles. Well, guess what? Our empire is focused on that now. You know, there's been more training regimens and, you know, better Fletchers or whatever, like something. You can all get experience that everyone benefits. That makes more sense.
Huntsman General.
But yeah, well done, you recruited someone. Now you can recruit people well. Oh, I already recruited someone. That's a waste.
My journey begins. Ready.
But, you know,
I am in ascent.
it's a couple of ranks. Who really cares? I can't quite reach Birdbad. That's a shame. I can get the next turn, though. Although we did just start a lot of other wars. Well, there's wars over there. I have to send someone down here. Which I am, but, you know. Oh, nope, need to send him over here, apparently. Who am I? But also... Ah, there's vampires everywhere. There's vampires everywhere.
On thy knees. Then and only then shall I hear thine.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Gelt's got to fight these guys. Alright, we need to start making some gains against the vampire counts. We got to. And hopefully, if we start putting him in a couple of directions, Drycha will start taking territory from him, and he'll weaken faster. And then, once that's the case, we can take on Drycha. You know? Oh, hello, Staffan. Well, I'm going to go via Averheim and then south to Grenstadt, probably. I reckon. And these two are now in the wrong spot. I kind of need them to go help Boris up here now. So let's go do that. I can get new wizards. Or we just sort of ignore wizards here. Maybe I'll get a gold wizard, because we don't have a standalone gold wizard. And that could be like Gelt's pet, that could look after the engineers that I recruit from Null. You know, when we can activate the DLC. Not next episode, but the one after that. Cool. So, okay, I'm pretty happy with how we're doing. I could get some more archers, so I will. And a spearman, sure. Just to have something, you know? Because these are not great garrisons, I just need to have something that can fight. And yeah, the wizards are going to help, for sure. And Gelt and everyone leveled up a bunch, which is nice. Let's get... I think I'm going to get hardened blades. I'm finally going to do that. Alright, I want our front line to do more damage. Now that we have one. Now let's see. Let's get... also, most of our range damage is spells and cavalry, so... Not really a lot of need for the other skill. Harmonic Convergence sounds nice.
You summon me.
And for you, let's get a thing, I suppose. I get Pant Impenetrable Pelt. That sounds good. I actually want to equip this guy with some equipment now. I don't know what. Fencer's Blades, I guess. Warrior Bane, if it'll actually select. That lowers enemy weapon damage, but not by much. So let's fuse some things. Oh, Van Horseman Speculum. We can give him that. Potion of Healing is what we unlocked there, but that's very powerful, and I think that'll be useful for us. We're also affecting flying units, which is nice. And a Channeling Staff would be good too, I think. Yeah, I like that. Better cooldown so we can cast stuff quicker. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that. We can just spam Flock of Doom a bunch. And then, yeah, no armor. We have no armor. Which is just classic us. Let's have a look, actually. What is the item that we can get for him? The Cloak of Anrair. Removes fear and terror from enemies. That's it. You know, this would actually be really bad if you had a Witch Hunter, because the Witch Hunter benefits from fighting enemies with fear and terror, and if you remove the fear and terror, he'll suddenly lose 12 melee attack and defense, which is pretty funny. That would be quite a funny and like irritating combo. If that's how that works. I mean, it removes the trait, right? So I wonder. But that's fine. Nothing huge. It's fine. Okay, so I think we're going to end the episode here, guys. But we've made some great progress. We are going to be dealing with the vamps pretty quickly. Hopefully, we can keep the demons at bay. We do have actually a significant amount of... Yeah, look, they're not at war with the greenskins here. Which means that they're really only at war with them. Let's check.
You ask for a boon.
Oh, and they are at war with Disciples the Maw because they declared war on us. But, oh, and also Sylvania. But they're closest to all these enemies, so hopefully they'll just head north and deal with the demons and Norskins in the north, and we won't have to worry quite as much about them. Hopefully that's the case. But yeah, I think we're on top of things. We're actually earning some money now. We're able to start building stuff up. Yeah, things are going well. So guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Let us begin.